Oftentimes, we need to schedule a worker off, whether that's for vacation, a sick day, or a leave early, or maybe they just work every other week on Saturdays. There's all sorts of different scenarios, but we're here to help. So, for example, if you want to set up your worker hours to identify when they're working, simply click on the navigation tool to the left, click Setup, and Set Up Workers. Go to Worker Details and identify the worker you're looking to create hours for. Go to the Hours tab, and over here, you'll see the worker scheduled hours. These are hours that they're physically in the salon available to take appointments. You'll have an open and a close. You can also copy these same hours from a different worker. Over to the right, you'll notice online availability hours. For example, if Maria doesn't want Saturday appointments booked online, by having this be blank, it will not offer Saturday appointments to online booking clients. Additionally, you can limit till what time. Some stylists prefer to keep the first hour of their day open, or maybe the last hour or two of their day open as well, and not available for online bookings. If the worker is going to work, let's say, every other Saturday, you can click Add Custom Hours. You can say that there's an entire day off and to repeat it weekly. You'll also want to tell it when this should end. You can just put in any old date here, but probably keep it to a year or two. And then you can say every 2 weeks on Saturday, they are off. So this would block them off every other Saturday. An additional option would be if maybe on Saturdays they work alternative hours. So maybe on Saturdays, Maria works 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and not till 7 like she normally does. You can have this repeat again every 2 weeks on a Saturday. Or maybe those are her Tuesday and Thursday hours. You can select multiple dates. Again, you'll give it a start date and an end date in the future. You can also make a note of what this is for, other Saturday, and click Add. Once I click Add, it'll list down here that these are her custom hours every 2 weeks, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the date range and the time that she'll be working. This means she'll be available from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. every other Saturday. If we decide to delete this, I can delete it, or we can also click Edit, and we can make changes to the settings. If she needs to be off maybe for a few days for a vacation, I can click Add Custom Hours again and say Days Off. I select the dates that she'll be off in a range, and then just put in the note, vacation, and click Add. So now she's booked out. The items will list down here at the bottom. If I need to view the expired items, I just click this checkbox for Show Expired, and the results will appear below. I'll go ahead and click Save to save these changes, and now my changes are saved. Another option is if you need to schedule lunches for all the workers, or maybe you need to block somebody out because they need to leave early to go to the dentist. We would use our book out time for that. So for book out time, you simply select a worker, and you can either select all the workers or a couple workers or just one. And you can tell it if it's going to be every 1 week or day or month. You can also leave this setting if it's just going to happen one time. So if this just needs to happen today from, let's say, 2:30 on, so we'll say 2 to 7, she needs to go to the dentist, and I can put right in here that she'll be going to the dentist. And click Search. It'll confirm with me that that's available, and click Save. And now Maria is booked out to go to the dentist. If I want to book a team huddle, I can click Book Out Time, and maybe on next Friday, the 3rd, and every Friday, or maybe it's every, 1 or 2 weeks, and it's going to be from 10 to 11, just for a couple months. And this will be our team huddle. I forgot a step. I'm going to select all the workers and click search. It'll show me that everyone is available for each of those days, and I can go ahead and click save, or I have another option to save only the available options. If there are conflicting times, it will display those, and you can choose whether or not you want to still book this team huddle. And then I go ahead and click save, and now all the team members are booked out for those dates. You can move these appointments around, and you could also drag them and make them longer, just like your everyday appointments. But these are different because they don't involve services, and they don't show up on a no-show or a canceled appointment. They're just treated as blocking off the calendar.